The Spectrum Next. Do you want one? Do you want one, do you? Do you want one, do you? Do you want it, mate? Do you want it, mate? Hello. This video, before we start it, I was looking for this particular game for ages. My old man, God love him, God rest his soul, was a postman. And I was looking for ages for a game with a postman in it on the Spectrum. I looked at Postman, Postman Worldy, Posty, Super Posty, Postman Simulator, everything. And then I eventually found it. Maelstrom, like I'm going to find out under that title. All I remember is it being on the front of a cassette or something. It's a long time ago, but I remember the game quite fondly. In reality, playing it, maybe it's a bit. But people are like, "Oh, this game's crap. This game's rubbish." Yeah, I lived through it. I actually lived through this, and at the time, I tried to love it. Anyway, the Spectrum Next. I want to know if you're getting it. I want to know everything about. I'm nosy. I'm going through your bins. Yeah, because I want to know everything about you. Are you getting the Spectrum Next? Tell me. I'm stuck in my ways. I'm of a certain age, and to me, I'm going to sound really old here. Spectrum gaming is 48k 1 to 8k plus 2, even plus 3 if you want. Do you get what I'm saying? And anything before that was before my time. But do you get what I'm saying? That is Spectrum gaming. The Sir Clive Sinclair machines, obviously. I know the 1 to 8k, well, Amstrad were involved and whatnot, but you get what I'm trying to say. That whole era. So the Spectrum Next, I remember hearing about it, like, obviously long before I had a Spectrum channel, when I was gaming on my other systems, on my modern systems, and I thought, it's quite interesting. But I missed out on the Kickstarter. I was waiting for it to go retail, and I would have probably got it, and I don't know if it ever did. Well, I've seen that they've put a post up saying that there's going to be a third Kickstarter coming for the Spectrum Next. For those of you who don't know, the Spectrum Next is an expanded and updated version of the ZX Spectrum. Fully compatible hardware and software with the original. You can play any games, demos, use original hardware, you name it. It even makes your tea for you, and it will even tuck you in the night. And if you so desire, it may also provide you with enjoyment. It also runs new software created more recently that takes advantage of the expanded hardware, and that right there is what I'm interested in. The new software, the new games, actually gaming, playing the games, That's what I'm interested in. So I've done a little bit of research, had a little look around, went on Google and YouTube, and I was trying to find the Spectrum Next community as such as, if one even exists. And I think it does. I don't know how big it is. That's what she said. And I also wanted to find out how many titles were being produced for this thing. I think my dilemma is, because I'm so stuck in my ways with the Spectrum, look at my name. I'm the Spectrum gatekeeper. For anything Spectrum must come through me. Sorry, I was really arrogant. I just thought it was funny. That's how do you know what? That's how much I love the Spectrum. That's how I feel. When you really like something, you know what it's like. What's you, for example, listen to this. You like Harley Davidsons, don't you? Look at you. I see you riding down the street on your bloody motorbike. Yeah, causing havoc. But you love your motorbikes, don't you? And to you, it's your passion, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So if I come along and said, "Hey, check me out. I'm a Harley Davidson rider and I'm on a bloody motocross bike," you'll say, "Piss off, that ain't you don't know what you're talking about." That's what I feel like with the Spectrum. So when I'm sitting on my cloud, looking down, judging these wankers, no, they're not. They're lovely people. They're just making channels. But when I'm sitting on my cloud, looking down, judging these people, saying, I think to myself, you guys, were you really living through it? We didn't really see it as colour clash and the colours blending. It was just how games were. But if you're not used to that, and then you go and look at them, then it looks odd. So the point I'm making is, for me, Spectrum is that. It's about the the 8-bit. It's about, you know, not necessarily the 8-bit. I know this is an 8-bit machine, the Spectrum Next, but it's about that Spectrum feel. Otherwise, I could just play. How many consoles have I got here? Probably about 12. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, Xbox Series 8. I've got all of them. Mega Drive, I've got Mega SG. Do you get what I'm saying? I could play them. The Spectrum is for the feel of the Spectrum. Now, when the Kickstarter goes up, I think I might do, because I mean, it is a Spectrum, isn't it? And really, I should own one. I'm a Spectrum fan. Whether it's, you know, I mean, it's official, but whether it's, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's got the industrial designers, hasn't it? Well, I say it's got them. It was created by the industrial designers, Rick Dickinson and Phil Candy. And so it does have some of that Sinclair / Spectrum DNA within. But I guess my video is more about what is the community like? What are the games like? Are the games coming thick and fast? I've watched a couple of videos. They've been very interesting. Some have been really good, really informative. Some have been just, my jaws just dropping at not having a clue how to play these games. It's not that hard if you play games to know how games work. I can pick up you listening to this, you're a gamer. You can pick up a game and you can play it, can't you? You're not going to die, keep dying. Like dying. You can play a basic game. If you got to press a button to jump, you know to press the button to jump. And that, you know, are these people? They're not gamers. They're not gamers. I'm not talking about programmers. For you are the gods. For you are the gods. You get a special pass. You are the gods. You're not meant to. If you're not gamers, you make the games. We look up to you. But I'm talking about, you know, oh, I'm going to hop on a YouTube channel and talk about this Spectrum Next. Okay, load up a game. Oh, I'm going to play, I don't know, Ghostbusters. You don't know how to play it. What's going on, man? The point I'm making is I'm a gamer and I want to know what the gaming community is like in the ZX Spectrum. I'm not going to be getting this to program on it. I don't have any interest in that. I'm not any good at it. I don't have the time. And I don't want to sit program making games. I want to play games. But with that Spectrum feel, and I'm not sure if the Next has got that, whether it's just an 8-bit machine or whether it has that specky feel. I don't know. So let me know. Are you getting a Spectrum Next? Are you going to do the Kickstarter? I think I'm probably going to do it. I mean, I might as well get in there. I like the idea of getting something new and Spectrum-y. But I don't know if I'm going to bring sort of... I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't even know if I do any content for the channel on the Spectrum Next, because the idea is that old school feel. I might do. I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll see. But anyway, there's information on the Kickstarter below. I'll put a link. It hasn't started yet, but as soon as they do, I'll come back to this video and add a link, and hopefully I'll get in there. Get in there. Let me know what you think. Spectrum Next. Have you got one? What do you think of it? Tell me about the gaming scene. Tell me about the gaming community. Are games coming out? It's been a good few years it's been out now. Is it starting to die down? Let me know. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the content, click that like button, share it, subscribe if you're new. Be easy, behave yourself. See you later.